Welcome to the podcast where we speak truth, illuminate power, and fully embody who the fuck we are. This is the Light Warriors Unleashed podcast. We are all about spiritual evolution, spiritual growth, talking about the things that may be controversial, even some triggering concepts, but we are all about expansion. Come on in and join us as we reclaim and recenter ourselves in the power of who we really are. We are the Light Warriors, and welcome to the revolution. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 113 of the Light Warriors Unleashed podcast. And I cannot believe that this is the energy we're moving within. This is a short burst podcast for you. It was an intuitive hit download that came in, and I was told by Spirit to record it, and now I'm delivering it to you. There isn't a long-winded episode today, and not that they're long-winded ever, but it really comes down to a potency of an energy, and I desire to serve it into your field today in this beautiful expansion portal way. So no further ado, episode 113 of the Light Warriors Unleashed podcast. All right, so I've been having all of these internal conversations within my own mind and landscape that I was directed to come on and hit record to record a podcast episode about this, because there is so much moving through the energetic field right now that we are available for, that we can actually align within, that is calling us forward at this moment of time. And it is like this beautiful energy, but we're also playing within the density of being able to hold the beautiful energy, and it's working out in this landscape of everything. And I've been questioning and getting really curious about, which for those of you that do not know, curiosity is the portal way, or it's a fifth dimensional energy. So when we actually can be curious or get curious, we then dismantle some of this energy around us. That is the entrapment of the energy, because we can only think inside of the perception that we have, and we dismantle that perception to be able to step up and expand into this energetic field. And in that space of energy and in that momentum of curiosity, we then tap into all these unlimited possibilities, because we're not restricted by the conformity in our mind. We are playing in the possibility of the actual divine energy. And so I've been curious and getting curious about this next phase of alignment, and like, what does this really mean for humanity? And can we actually step up into the field of possibility? Can we hold it? Can we be with it? Can we move with it? Is this a thing that enters into the energetic capacity and fields? And it's like, there's a God. It is a thing. And, you know, I just recorded a podcast episode today that won't come out till the end of January, early February, with a beautiful soul. Her name is Crystal. And I'm going to highly encourage you, when episode 121 comes out, that you go lean into that episode and listen. But we talk about what is transpiring in the world right now. And in 2027, it's almost like there's an energetic gateway opening up. And it's opening up into this big energetic movement of energy, and this expansion energy, and this movement energy of freedom. We are entering into an energetic imprint of freedom. So just in this little bite-sized podcast episode for you guys today, to lean into, to feel, to be like, what? Couple questions for you. What does freedom feel like for you? What would it take for you to really be free? And what movement and action is coming through your energetic field right now to consider this, to lean into this, to feel into this, to be with this, to move with it? And how can you start now, today, tomorrow, next week, moving through this energy? How can you start to play with it, to be with it, to move with it, to endeavor with it, to literally allow it to be in your energetic field? How can you shift this? How can you move with it? How can you be with it? And start to play there. Because there is so much that we have available that's waiting for us. This remembrance of how we're meant to live, how we're meant to be, how we're meant to show up in the world. But you've got to make a decision and start to get curious and start to be in that and start to move with that, to allow yourself to expand with it, to allow yourself to be there, to move with it, to be in this landscape of energy. There's so much in this landscape field. There's so much available for us here. There is so much dropping in if we let it drop in. You know, maybe in this moment of time, you're in a healing journey, you're in an expansion journey, you're in a quiet journey, you're in a disconnection journey, you're in all the things journey. And that is amazing. But I want to bring it back to this question of choice. What are you choosing to play within as you move through this next phase of your evolution? What stories are you choosing? What landscapes are you choosing? What beliefs are you choosing to bring forward? And how can you truly be free from all the things that you no longer desire? It's a potency here, right? It's kind of fun when you lean into this and start to consider it. It's also scary as fuck because you realize that you're in control of it all. And if you're in control of it all, that means you can change it all. And that, for some people, is scary. But I want to say to you today, go and do it. This is a short message of a podcast today because something was just dropping in for me to literally hit record in between calls right now to allow you to feel that if you desire to feel that. Take it, run with it, be with it, move with it. And I will see you guys all in the next episode. Well, we know that you like the podcast potentially because you're still here listening to this actual audio at this moment of time. So all that we're going to ask is, can you please just help us share it out? Tag some friends, share it with a friend, help us spread the word, because each of us moving through together as we collaborate, as we move within this light warrior movement, helps each of us illuminate in lights. And we're just so grateful. I'm so grateful. The guests are always so grateful too, that you help us spread the word, that you help us really step into this space to be able to own all of our pathway. And we are just so grateful to have you here. And thank you again for listening.